So as we all know, after e4, when your opponent goes e6, the French defense, it's very annoying to play against it as white, as black is going to play very slowly, and this will lead to a very boring game. And therefore, I'm going to show you exactly how you can play against this opening aggressively. So you go for d4, and after they go d5, don't go for the exchange variation or play knight to c3. Instead, you just play e5. This is the advanced variation, and this is good for white. They will go c5, striking in the center. Well, then you will play c3, defending this pawn, and after knight c6, putting more pressure. You will go for knight to f3, queen b6, then you play bishop d3. This sets up the trap. If your opponent is not careful and play all the natural looking moves like c takes d4, you take, he takes with the knight you take, and after he takes, then you just play bishop to b5 check, and as you can see, it's a discover attack on the queen. So after bishop d7, he takes, you take. Now you can grab the queen, and now you're winning. But what if you're facing a good opponent and he saw that, and instead he plays bishop d7, preventing your bishop b5 in the future and trying to take this pawn, and you just castle. But can't he just take? Well, actually, you can just take. And after he goes knight takes d4, you can just take. And here, after he grabs in the queen, here it seems like you're down a pawn, but actually, you're going to use this queen as a bait in order to develop quickly. So, first of all, you will play knight c3. And here, if he doesn't grab the pawn and goes back like this or here, then you can play f4, move this bishop out, make this rook here, and continue with your quick development as black is behind in development already. Here your main idea is to move this king here in order to launch this f pawn to open up this rook. But here they will generally take this pawn, and then you will play rook e1, attacking the queen. So now these are the responses. If he plays queen to c7, well then you will play knight takes d5, as he can't take with the pawn, it is pinned to the king. So even if he tries to save the queen with queen c6, they have bishop to b5. He can't grab this knight, otherwise he will take this queen and he can't recapture because of the pin. So what if he grabs the bishop? Well then you have knight to c7 and you are forking the king and the queen, and you will win the queen and you are winning. That's why going back will be a waste of a move. So what if he plays queen d4, defending this pawn? Then you can just play rook takes e6, sacrificing the rook. And no matter how he takes with the f pawn or with the bishop, you can give a check with the bishop and open up an attack on this queen, and you will win the queen on the next move. Then this is completely winning for white. So he might try something like say queen d6, one final way. And then you have knight to b5, attacking the queen. Capturing this knight is bad because you can take, and after that you're supposed to move the king. Instead, let's say play something like queen b6, attacking the knight. Then you can play bishop e3, developing with tempo. So we can play bishop c5, trying to trade the bishop and instead attacking the knight. Well, then you can grab his bishop, and after he takes, you have rook to c1. No matter where his queen goes, you have knight c7 check, and then you can pick up the rook, and now you're winning. So now you should be able to play against this annoying French defense. And if you want to learn some more amazing chess openings like these, then you can check out this playlist. And if you want to learn some chess traps, then you can check out this right playlist. And if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos, then don't forget to subscribe.